welcome back to another episode of Workin on It Pod. We have Patti, the good witch, back in the studio. We are so happy.
Patti.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back.
Yay.
We are ecstatic. We've missed you. We haven't
missed
seen you since.
You look exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's been
Thank
so
you.
long. I've had a whole child.
I know you look amazing.
Thank
by
you
the
so
way.
much.
Absolutely amazing. You're going backwards.
I'm going
I'm
backwards.
the same.
That's what
You're
I'm
going
trying to
backwards.
do.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you before we started, how long does it take to put all this beautiful jewelry on?
Oh, I just put it on and I don't take it off.
Oh, so you sleep in that?
I do. And I'm going light today. The long ones I take off. The little ones and the 14 area, I went light today. I was clearing out my family house recently and finding my mom's rings, and I just kept putting them on. I'm like, I like it. I took some off. But it's silly. I don't want to look precious. So, but no, if I had to do a MRI of my shoulder, a shoulder thing the other day, and they're like, take off all your jewelry. I'm like, what?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Do you have an hour?
Time. Yeah.
I don't think this ring has been off in like 400 years.
Oh
okay.
my God.
But thank you.
400 years. You catch that?
400 years. Yeah. Life after life after life.
Yes. We haven't seen you since our ghost hunting trip.
Yes,
Yes.
we haven't, and I haven't.
That was our
been
one and done,
hunting
maybe.
since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, one time
It was
ghost hunt.
exhausting.
I really do call that a paranormal hangover.
Yeah.
When you go on investigations, when you thin up the veil and things, or when I do seances or mediumship galleries, you're like, oh my God, I feel like I drank a fifth of whiskey, and you don't drink.
Yeah.
It's just energy. Yeah. Energy.
Energy.
I mean, I had like
Energy.
3 Red Bulls. I did not
Yeah,
feel good
I
the
did
next
not
day.
feel.
Yeah, I must say paranormal investigators live on Red Bulls, Celsius, and whatever new water comes out.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
hydrate.
healthy. Yeah.
So you actually commented on our energy clip with Daryl talking about how he's working on, the good energy, positive energy.
I'm
And
trying
we were
to.
talking about how we've recently discovered that words are spells. So we've been
Yeah.
trying to be more positive. We do catch ourselves still being negative
Oh,
on this
I'm
podcast.
still there. Yeah.
It will always happen, but words are everything. And every sound we make, it's heka work. I do a lot of Egyptian magic. Every sound we make has an effect. That's why sometimes, like in church or with or chanting or witch or anything, you do rhyming, you do chanting. What's why kids things. Every sound, every syllable, every consonant, every vowel does something. In my little 30-second exercises I gave you last time, I could even give you better. It's for balance. Vowels will always clear your head. And almost every sacred word is a vowel. Think about amen, om,
Ooh.
Native American,
Vowels.
East Indian, yeah, opens up this whole crown of illumination, clear.
Love.
You need energy, Z, it's that lightning strike of the dragon.
Oh.
Lightning strike of the dragon.
Feel that, Ryan. Do
I'm
it.
feeling it.
Speaking of dragons, you guys are all getting dragons today. We need dragons.
We need
Yes,
we need
do.
dragons.
Yes,
The world
we do.
needs dragons right now
Mm-hmm.
because we live in chaos, so we really need dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So
my
excited.
gosh.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Ah.
The kid's favorite book is called Dragons Love Tacos.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
And
they're
love
very
dragons
much
too.
into dragons.
They love dragons. I don't
Yay.
even get the book, and they're just like, again, mama.
Dragons love tacos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dragons of tacos.
It's a
yeah.
That's a
Okay.
fun one. All
Yeah.
right. Yes. So you have a little basket
I
here.
have a basket of stuff. I have a basket of just fun things. These are just my dowsing rods, just because in case we want to
love
talk
the
to
dowsing
spirits.
rods.
But
might need
I
to.
brought some little spell stuff for you. I made you some manifestation oil.
Thank you.
A little
Thank
drop here, a
you.
little drop there. You could put a drop on a candle, put a drop on your wrist,
Right.
on anything you want, put a drop into bath. It's really powerful and really good. It's all essential oils.
Ooh.
I brought that for manifestation. I brought you a little protection black salt. You could
Thank
just
you.
sit by your door.
Okay.
Oh, you can get this on your website.
We need
Actually,
that, yeah.
I make it custom. I put my
Do you have a
website so you know
website?
where it goes. I do. It's
Will
Patti
you sell
Negri.
them or no?
No, they're labors of love because
Oh.
yeah,
We're so special.
you are special.
I love you.
Thank
yes,
you.
because I don't just go, oh, here's a little this, here's a little that. It's like, what moon cycle and this, and I need 2 weeks to do this, and let's charge, $5-10 for a bottle. It's like, it took me 3 weeks of,
Oh my god.
so yeah,
priceless.
it's priceless. It's
Thank
priceless. And this is
you.
made by moon cycles and everything just to manifest whatever. So you want to
Oh my
manifest to get rid of a
gosh.
headache, you do that. You want to manifest a job, you do that.
Oh, let's
Megan's
How about
has
manifest right now
this
to get.
mouth
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah.
infection?
What do you
Let's do it
got?
Yeah.
right now.
I got thrush in
Oh,
my
yeah.
mouth.
Okay, I heard you say on the podcast that you don't ever want to be sick again. You don't have
I
to. You're
don't.
doing all the right health stuff. You're seeing all the right
Yes.
doctors and health people.
So what is she missing?
No,
Wellness.
it's the total belief in it, and you're getting there.
Oh, it's
I
amazing.
was told I had insane health issues. My mom took a drug they give to
Oh.
women in the 50s and 60s called diethylstilbestrol. It was the first synthetic hormone. They knew it didn't work from 1955, but they kept before my mom ever took it, but they kept giving it. And they didn't know it was the carcinogen it was, but they knew it didn't work.
Oh.
But anyway, we all hit puberty and we don't hit puberty. Start dropping off like flies. I didn't hit puberty. I went into menopause at 15.
What?
Yeah, I never had a period. I was 50 on the outside, and they did my first surgery. They did, and my ovaries and uteruses, all my female organs stayed 9, and I was just really screwed up. And with that, every immune disease from the DES, because it's a hormone.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
fibromyalgia, lupus, this and that. And I was a victim, though I was already a practicing witch, and I was already believing in magic and that we could do anything.
Mhm.
But when I was 30, a long time ago, 30, my doctor said, wow, and a good doctor, she's like, wow, if you make 50, which you probably won't, you have a tumor in your head, you have this and that, every precarcinogen. If you make 50, you're going to be in a wheelchair because you have osteoporosis, you have 5 fractures in your back. And had been a dancer, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy any of that. You guys, I stopped getting sick at 30. I don't got sick. I didn't even get COVID. I didn't get anything. So at 50, talk about manifestation. At 50, instead of being dead or in a wheelchair, I'm as promised. I'm like, well, we live in LA. I'm like, I'm going to do the world's hardest obstacle course. So I did positive magic, manifestation magic, spell crafting, and I beat like 100,000 people to get on Wipeout.
Wow.
I did the big balls. I did, and
What?
scariest, hardest, most painful,
Yeah,
most
I was like, you're
empowering
so
thing.
healthy.
Yeah, I completely. And you have to do physicals and everything. Most empowering thing I'd ever done. And then I want to go, oh my God, I want to prove. And again, I just don't get sick. I don't. I have
I
we-
don't.
I,
That's what you
Don't
gotta
allergies.
start
either.
saying, bro.
I
I don't
don't
get
I
sick.
I
I
don't
just don't get sick.
I don't get sick. The better is I stay healthy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because
Healthy.
the universe does
your
not
mind
hear
doesn't
don't.
know negatives.
It doesn't
hear
know
negatives.
Oh, I
so
didn't
we
know
just
that.
hear, I get sick.
I am healthy. Yeah,
I'm so
stay,
healthy.
You're so healthy.
Yeah.
So healthy.
Yeah, so I did that, and using my same spellcasting techniques, I'm like, I want to prove it's more than just the physical, that I could do this. What is something I absolutely have no business doing? And I'm like, well, I got kicked out of home ec in school. My husband won't let me in the kitchen. I'm going to cook for Gordon Ramsay, damn it. And I beat doing manifestation and positive spellcasting. I'm Master Chef season 3, showing him magical witchy cooking.
Let's go.
Yeah, Gordon's afraid of ghosts too.
Ah!
And then I just want to prove, okay, I've beat way over 100,000 people, and I've beat people who knew what saute meant, who knew how to cook. And I went, okay, this is really fun. I like the challenge of things. I like being scared to death, going, what am I doing? So it's like, what absolutely other thing do I have no business doing whatsoever? Like the worst person in the world. America's Got Talent. I don't have any of those kind of talent. Next thing I know, I am rolling on the floor with Howie Mandel, making a fool of myself, psychically reading his dog. But we can do anything we believe we can do.
Yeah.
It is all energy, as
I
you say.
feel like
And
Megan,
you move and shift and
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
Megan does. You do a lot of that, because
Well,
but you
'cause-
say like fake it till you make it.
No,
But-
but the fact, I think once I like got all my dreams, like I got a Grammy at 22.
Yeah.
I was like, I never even pictured that for myself. So like, now what can I do? You know? And then giving birth and like having C-sections and living and making like my dream kids and then being like, I can survive this. There's nothing I can't do. And I remember like, I am a terrible reader. I was never good at reading in school. And I was like, I'm going to write a book And then I did that. And then after that, you kind of like show yourself like, oh,
Yeah.
anything is possible if you do stuff that scares you.
Yeah, and if you embrace fear, and I know you guys were talking about fear the
Yeah.
other day, fear can freeze you in your tracks, make you not live the life you want to live, or
Yeah.
fear is the best motivator out
Fear is
there.
the best
Fear, like, I'm
motivator.
gonna ride that roller coaster. It should be like, I'm gonna call and have that important conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try for it. It's the
Yeah.
most empowering thing you can do.
I have that strength in career, especially because I've proven to myself,
Yeah.
like, you're wrong, girl. Like, you can do way more. I just don't have it as well in my health. But now I'm starting. Like,
But
I've proven to myself, like, oh, you can be fit in the gym and work. I never thought
You
I'd be
do
that
have
strong.
it.
I
You
do
You have
have
it.
That's the
You
thing
do
is
have
that
it.
do
Megan
have it.
subconsciously is like a great manifester.
I'm too
I just
good.
want to help her show herself that like she can channel it and believe in it more.
Yeah. So it's the same thing that you manifest with your career, that with your family, with your beautiful husband, everything for your health. But it's like we usually have one little area that's like we're dialed up to 10, we're dialed up to 10, we're dialed up to 10. And not this one. We do somewhere along the
Yeah.
line we got messed up with that area.
Yeah.
And then we just have to crank it back up and you get the same thing. So yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's crank it up.
Let's
Let's crank it up.
I was
So
a sick kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
and the one thing
You
that
were always-
really does help you guys, like that helps me with everything, is dragons. So can we talk about
Dragons.
dragons?
Yes,
and we're going to get
please.
into some
Please.
spell
Give me a
casting. Okay.
dragon.
Yeah, we
Do-
hit that at the end of the last podcast we did with you.
Mm.
You were like, by the way, I'm a dragon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
we had to end, so I'm
Right,
excited for
Right,
this.
right. I didn't give you dragons, though, did I?
No. No.
Okay. So, all right. Dragons have been around forever. We know
Yeah,
it. Every
yeah.
culture, Chinese dragon, Asian dragon, medieval dragon. Whether you believe they're flying beasts or not doesn't matter. It's the energy of dragon. Dragons, like we like angels, right? We love angels. Angels are that highest vibration. Angels are dextral. They can only do what's pure and holy and good. So they do two good things: enlightenment and protection. Two really good things. But dragons can fly from heaven to earth, so they can help you with your career, with all of that kind of stuff. They still being able to fly from heaven to earth. They live at the crossroads, and the crossroads is where magic always happens. Like you hear in witchcraft and hoodoo, voodoo, take it to the crossroads, take it to the crossroads.
Yeah.
The crossroads are like, think it, if you're on a one-way road, you go this way, and you
Mhm.
turn around and you go this way, and you go this way. As soon as you get to an intersection or the crossroads, you have all those options. Dragons are crossroads beasts. So I'm going to move this out. I'm going to show you this after I have a brand new book coming out in June. Called Dollcraft. It's about haunted dolls, which I'm not going to talk to, and magical poppets. So we're going to do your protection spell poppet.
I love the artwork.
I didn't do the art. Well, the publisher did, but I love it too. All right.
Great.
So, this is protection stuff.
Okay,
I brought
publisher. Oh, I love that. I have
yeah, the little
that one
cascarilla.
you gave
Yeah.
us, yeah.
Okay. So, reach in. You could look or not look. There's a dragon. Ryan, go first.
Oh yeah.
Some people want to look because they're different materials.
We can
No,
look.
I think
I'm looking.
You can look.
I'm gonna let the dragon choose
The
me.
the dragon chose me. Ooh, and it's blue.
Ooh, it's a blue.
I love blue.
You
love
love blue.
blue.
Okay.
Okay, me next.
Uh,
All right.
The boys aren't looking.
Oh yeah.
I want to look.
You can look. Do what
can
you want to do.
Look.
No, you do what you feel. Yeah, there you go. Get in there.
I want
You're a
control.
visual learner, Megan.
Yeah. I want to feel.
Oh, it's so cute. You're all taking the plastic ones, not the metal ones.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I have honestly been giving these plastic ones out to people for so long and to so many. I mean, literally,
Yeah.
there's these little plastic dragons sitting next to Oscars, sitting next to.
Sick.
Oh.
We messed up, guys.
No,
Oh.
take a metal one too.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two.
Okay.
You said that people have their plastic dragons next to their Oscars.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. Now I want.
Yeah,
to
baby, me
Uh-huh.
too.
Okay.
This one's going next to my Grammy,
Okay.
and this one's going next to my bedside.
Okay, perfect. All right, I
I
will.
feel connected to this one.
Hold on.
Yeah. You want a metal one too?
Yeah, why not?
Which one's yours? Did we have the same one?
Ooh, this one's
Did we grab
interesting.
this?
Oh, that's good.
Which one is yours?
Oh,
Oh my
This
God!
is
We
kinda
grabbed the
like-
same one.
The same one? Oh, that's good. Are
I
you? No,
can't.
his is
Destiny's
different.
I have a different one. I have
Okay.
like the Griffin.
Okay.
Okay, so
That looks like a
dragons
Raven
again
claw.
are an energy. What we're gonna do, you guys could do it now in person, or you could hand me a sample one, or you could do it later. But you are going to create a fetish, not like tickle your foot fetish, but
Okay.
like a real living entity out of an inanimate object. We do it all the time. My lucky money plant, my lucky this, my,
Yeah.
everything. I'm an animist. Everything has a spirit. The spirit of your home, the spirit of so we're going to create a fetish, or it's called an egregore or a golem or a tulpa. Every belief system has one out of this inanimate object.
Yes.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to give your dragon a name. He, she, it, gender fluid, whatever you want. You could do it now or later. It could help you with it or not. And again, you could do
This is Roy.
Roy. That's
Yeah.
a good name.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so bad with names.
It's okay. You can think about it for later if you want. That's okay. The dragon might help you with it if you want. So you're going to give it a name.
Okay.
Again, I would charge one to start and have the other represent it. It's like having twins,
Okay.
Yeah.
or you might want to just charge one and have one as your travel dragon or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge the metal
The
one.
one.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
okay, so came up with a name.
Okay.
Came up with a job. For me, the best job, so it does everything, is personal assistant, because personal assistant gets to do everything. So one day, if it's like make my headache go away, and the next day it's give me a job, and the next day it's keep me safe on the freeway, whatever it is. So you're going to give. You're Puff the Magic Dragon, and you're my personal assistant, and you give me a long, happy life filled with success, travel, love, family, whatever it is. Because we are creating a real spirit, I actually like to give them an end date, not of July of 27,000, but
Oh.
until I pass from this life, or I don't want you or don't need you anymore. Because in 7 million years, you've moved on to somebody else. You don't want to do Megan's or Daryl's.
Yeah.
So and one day if you go, damn, I am so tired of getting everything I want from the dragon, you throw it in the drawer and you don't. You will. Believe me, you will. It doesn't die in the drawer. It just dissipates back into the universe, into that dragon crossroads energy. So you're Puff the Magic Dragon. You give me a long, happy life. Every day will be something different until I pass from this life or don't want you anymore. And then, as in every great creation story, you breathe life into your dragon. Because remember, your breath is your pneuma. That's why
So
even with,
after you
yes, as you're charging it, you're
got it.
really breathing. And that's why when you talk and why words are important, when you say words out loud, it is so much more powerful because you're getting the magic of the sound.
Yeah.
Because sound, we know with all the sciences finding sound waves. Plus, your breath comes out. Your breath is your pneuma. It's your life force.
Pneuma.
Your pneuma. It's your life force. And even the moisture in your breath, how we fog up a mirror, that's our free will. That's why some cultures like spit, like, oh, pretty baby. You don't have to spit, but that moisture. So it's your life force and your free will. You're breathing into your little dragon. And then
This
you're
is
gonna
gonna change your music forever.
I know.
I'll tell you stories. Yeah. So and then you've birthed your dragon. My dragon is bigger than Los Angeles. It's however you need to be. This is just a vessel. If you lose your dragon or the dog eats whatever, it's okay. It didn't eat the dragon. You get a new vessel. It's the vessel. People freak out. It's like the cat ate my dragon. It's okay. But what you have to do. He's birthing now. He or she will be as big as you want, but you have to feed them every day or almost every day. If
With
if
breath.
you're no
With what?
water.
With water.
Water.
Oh.
Water is emotion or something else. So
No, we have the best water.
Yeah.
We're ready.
like the lid off this, I would put right under this little guy. You actually, because you guys have such cute stuff, you could buy little chalices, like dollhouse furniture, like put a little chalice under your dragon, like a Game of Thrones chalice.
Yeah.
And every day it's like, okay, today, I'm not clear thinking, whatever. Big jobs, little jobs. They will drink way faster on a big jobs. They will work harder, like give me another Grammy now kind of thing, and they'll do it.
Wait, you're telling me the water disappears
Oh,
quicker?
yes.
Just the dra-
100%. Now, and of course, a skeptic will say, oh, well, that's evaporation. No, I had 3 dragons, 3 of the exact same vessels, and 3 of the exact same liquids. One dragon drank it in an hour, 1 in a day, and 1 in a week. Evaporation doesn't work like that. at all. My dragon, because I have a very mystical, magical house. I have a ghost that lives in my house who it was hers before mine. I have a haunted doll or two. So my dragons actually move. Towards the day, they like to look out the window. But yours won't do that naturally unless you want to have this mystical thing. They'll just be your energetic dragons. So let me tell you, though, if you travel, you could leave it home and just, it's not going to starve. It's kind of like lighting a candle in church. You could say, we're leaving you home. We'll be back in a week. Protect us while we're gone. Or you could take it with you. 10-bit else, it's one of your kids' toys and you set it up in the hotel. But since I've been teaching people how to really tap into their own dragon, it's our own energy. I've literally seen it stop horrible abusive relationships. This one woman stuck in a relationship. It happens. We know, money and children and nothing. He literally abused her this certain way every day. Nothing she could say or do would make him stop. She charged her dragon. He did it again the next morning. But she realized she did not tell her dragon she didn't like it. It is not a spirit guide. It's your worker bee. So she told him, I don't like when he does that. And he's never done it again. He's never done it again. My most funny, famous-y one, I think, I can't talk about a lot of them, but this one is a few years back now. LA Dodgers had won like 20 games in a row. I'm making up the number, 20 games in a row. And then Sports Illustrated magazine did a special on them. And they goes, best team ever. And they tanked. They lost like 20 games in a row. Now, sports people don't use the word spiritual or magical. They use the word superstitious. It's the superstitious. It's the Sports Illustrated curse. Somewhere along the line, an athlete went bad and happened twice. Now a curse is born.
It's just like the Madden cover.
Yeah.
If an NFL player gets put on the cover of Madden, their career
done.
tanks.
Yeah. So, and again, we create our own curses. So the Dodgers called me in, and Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete and Vic the Brick, all these non-Dance with Dragon people. And we did my Lemon Uncrossing spell, which is one in my other book, and we charged a little blue dragon, and they won. I got to the playoffs and the World Series. And we made LA news, which I thought was fun. We actually even made ESPN national. And it basically was like, and here's what the crazy people in LA are doing, dancing around dragons. But it worked. The crazy people in LA, it worked. But my most amazing one for safety and protection, I mean, what better safety than a dragon? Again, I had one girl, she traveled, she left at home to take care of my husband and family and the kids at home and take care of me and my girlfriends at Vegas party weekend, big concert. First day concert went great. Second concert day, she grabbed her two girlfriends. She said, my dragon said we have to leave now. And her friends are like, are you crazy? What do you mean? What, we paid for these tickets and whoever is on stage? And what do you mean you have a dragon? Your kids have a dragon. She literally had to drag them out. Seconds later, that massacre at Mandalay Bay, right there, just fishbowled right where they were standing. She said they would have minimal been shot.
Wow.
And she said, my dragon had a voice.
She could hear a voice, or
she
had a
said
feeling?
Her dragon had a voice. Her dragon, so your dragon might have an outside voice. They sound like they're from Jersey. Or more often than not, it's in your head. It's like you're wait, I should call my mom. Wait, I should leave early today, or whatever that is. So again, your creation, you are creating it to step into it. So I promise these are game changers.
Mine is
Just
Zoe.
Water.
Zoe.
Love
Zoe.
that. Oh, with the Z.
Zoe. Come on, Ryan. You didn't think of a name that whole time?
I thought of Zion, but now we both have
Oh, my twin.
Zoe and Zion.
I like it.
Zion is
Zoe
so
and
good, bro.
Zion,
Zoe, and Roy. Let's go.
So accurate.
Zion, Zoe, and Roy. I like
Yep.
it. So make sure you put them somewhere that you don't forget about them, especially at first, like by the side of your bed, or make a little dragon altar, or by the kitchen table.
Oh, we're making dragon homes.
Dragon cities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys probably will.
I have a full
Oh,
fairy village outside in my front yard.
Oh, you should have a fairy village.
I do, yeah.
Because that will bring in music, laughter, joy.
Please tell us more about fairies, because they're locked in on
my
fairies.
4-year-old is like,
Out of nowhere, right?
yeah, he loves them. He
Loves
loves
fairies
Tinkerbell.
and
Of
just
course, you
can't
guys are fairies because you're creatives and you're musical people. But
course.
remember, fairies live at the edge. edge of day, edge of night. So sunrise, sun
Yep.
up, edge of the garden, edge of the path, edge of the forest. So
That makes sense.
so
They're always waking up right before the sun,
uh,
right as the sun's coming up.
and you're
They're
going to
up.
see the little sparkles in the sides of your eyes and the trees. Give them gifts. Fairy villages, there's nothing better than that. They like sparkly things, marbles, crystals, garden balls, statues of fairies, anything like
We
that.
give them a
Okay.
sweet dragon too. A nice one.
Nice.
A pink and
Yay.
purple one.
Oh, that's perfect. A fairy dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, anyway, so you guys,
Thank you very,
game
very
Thank
changer.
you
much.
so
Thank
much.
you
You'll
so
see.
much. This is going to change my life.
Water our dragon.
Water your
Water
dragons.
every
I mean, people
day.
give them all. I know people that give their dragons Red Bull, whiskey, all sorts of things, but water is really fine.
Yeah, we'll stick with
And
water.
just a little bowl right in
A
front
little
of them.
bowl, yeah, a little like the lid, a little tiny bowl. You will see how fast they drink. You will
And
see
do you
how,
change it every day, or it
well, they
depends
usually
on?
drink it. It depends. If it looks like it needs changing, change it.
Okay.
But if they drink it usually pretty fast. If you're giving them good jobs,
Yeah.
give them good work. They like work.
And you could change
Every day
the
you can ask
jobs.
for
Every
something.
day you can change the job.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, you could have one big,
One big goal.
ongoing job. Yes,
Yeah.
but every day it's like they're worker bees. They want to go. They don't think you're going to overwork them. That's what they live for. They're your. They love it.
Hey, love.
Thanks, Roy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Fascinating. When we were young, we used to dream of being anything. An astronaut, the president, a princess, but as you get older, your dreams change. Focusing less on running the world and more on how you can take your skills and ideas and turn them into something real. Instead of dreaming going to space or owning your own castle, maybe you start dreaming of your own business. You'll need a website, a payment system, a logo, and a way to advertise to new customers. It can all be very overwhelming and confusing, but thankfully, that is where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started.
What if I can't design a website? Shopify's got you from the get-go with beautiful, ready-to-go templates to match your brand style.
What if I need a hand? Get help with everyday tasks like enhancing product images, writing product descriptions, or generating discount codes with Shopify's AI tools created for commerce.
What if people haven't heard about my brand? Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns.
And what if I get stuck? Shopify's always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer support.
Turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/workingonit. Go to shopify.com/workingonit. Shopify.com/workingonit.
Okay, so you guys, like I said, I have a new book coming out. It's called Doll Craft. I brought you one of my 2 copies because they come out in June.
They're so cute.
Thank you. I know. I love what Llewellyn did. But half of it's about haunted dolls. I did not bring you a haunted doll. I did not.
Thank you.
But the other half is about magical puppets. Puppets are been used in witchcraft and magic forever, and pre-witchcraft, just magic in the dolls. You put them in your teddy bears. You do all sorts of things. So I thought, because what we need now in this crazy day and age, we know the world's chaos and crazy, is a nice protection puppet would have for you.
Yes,
To have protection puppet. So now, if I was here, we were sitting here making, I'd make you sew up little things, but I'm not, and putting different herbs into it. But we're gonna, instead, I thought we would do some nice charging with what you want with the sacred Sharpie, the sacred pen on things. So, you guys want to do this?
Yes,
Do
Yeah,
this
I would
protection?
love to.
Okay. So first, I'm going to light a little. We're going to do a little spell working here. So remember, with spells, with everything, with manifestation, guess what? They're the same thing. It's that creation working dispatch. That's what is of spellcrafting is the same as mind, body, spirit of psychology. All the books written, mind. We know we'll never surpass our belief system. That's why you're healthy all the time. We'll never surpass our. It's science, psychology proves it. Mind, body. You got to get off the couch. You got to take action. And spirit. That's the part. that seems less tangible. People don't get what is that, but the spirit is the battery that makes whatever happen. The mind, body, spirit. You can get it lots of ways. You can get it through your religion, your belief system, prayer. You could do it New Age, affirmations and vision boards. You could do what I would do, candles and herbs and oils. Oh my! But you guys all could look at everything you've created in your lives, which is obviously a lot. You've believed you could do it, and that you have deserved it, another big one. You've gotten off the couch and taken some action towards it. And then you had some spirit or magic behind it. So in spellcrafting, things like the puppet, here, this can be where we're working off of all the mind, body, spirit, or creation working dispatch. Creation, like say we're doing a love spell. Oh, wait, I should do it on Friday. That's the day of Venus. I should use rose petals. We should put it in a bath of water. And you're creating, that's the mind. The body is your doing the bath and the spirit is the magic that you create. So we're going to do a nice little protection puppet to protect the entire family, entire world of what you're doing. You will keep it somewhere safe. Now, again, if we were home, I'd be sticking some different herbs and oils and things, but I brought some little oil. So puppet, little magical puppet. And this is a goofy one because I was last minute. I would have made you.
No, I love it.
I
perfect.
usually do personalize them. You could make, if you were making you could put like sparkly thing on, if you're making a Meghan doll, you were making a little hat for a Daryl doll, you make whatever for a Ryan doll.
PJs.
Your PJs on a Ryan doll. And you usually put something in, it's called a tag lock in a puppet. A tag lock is something personal. Like it could be a little piece of your hair or nails. That's why witchcraft gets all those bad witches, you don't want to give them your fingernails and stuff. But it's just a connection. You're not doing anything negative. I never would recommend doing a negative puppet. Why? When you can get everything you want with positive. So I have one of these with my name, and it's wearing one nailed necklace that I always have on, the one I didn't. And I literally wrote my name on the back, Patti Negri. So again, if I do think, oh, wow, I just bumped my arm really hard, it's going to bruise, I might stick a little pin in that little arm like acupuncture. It works. It takes it away. It's representing you. This one, again, you can make as a whole protection puppet and then put it away somewhere in a drawer under a bed with everything that you want to put into it, including, again, I'll breathe into it. Yeah. So, all right. Yay. Okay. So first we just want to light a little.
Lighting the candle.
Yes, light little baby, magically charged candle. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale. Hold it. One more, third time's the charm. Breath in and exhale. Light and dark returning, luck be in the burning. Light and dark returning, luck be in the burning. Black spirits and white, red spirits and gray. Mingle, mingle, mingle who may. Thought around and about. A world within and a world without. Only good comes in and ill stays out. We do want the east winds to blow through here, blow out anything that could blocks danger, negativity of any sort. Spirits of the east, be with us. We want to call the south the fire, passion, creativity. Again, keep it safe, mold it into the shape of a heart, burn away anything dark, negative, or illness. Spirits of the south, be with us. We want to call the west, sweet waters of the west. Emotion, 70% of our body and up and more of our planet. May those sweet waters flow, emotional connection, clarity. May the mists of the ancestors rise within each of us. Spirits of the west, be with us. And now we want to call the north, Mother Earth herself, this beautiful planet that gives us home, holds us down with gravity and gives us oxygen and lets us reach all the way for the stars. Keep us safe with this in your womb, and we create this sacred space. We are in sacred space to create the world. So again, a simplified thing. Think about right now, first for 1 second, think about everything that to make you feel safe, most safe and protected in every which way, physically, emotionally, spiritually, every which way. Think about now, what I always add extra, think about what is in the way of that. What is in the way of that? Attitude, unlocked door, somebody mean who's picking on you, anything out. See what that is and erase that. I heard you say on your podcast the other, crumple it up and throw it away.
Yeah.
And burn it. Yes.
Burn it.
Crumple it. If anything is really bothering you, crumple it up, throw it away, but burning it is better. Just get back, go away, never to return. Get back, go away, never to return. Get back, go away, never to return. You charge it. That's yeah. Get rid of it. So now feel you have much more room for all of that protection and safety, protection of children, family, everything that you want. And now, so see that coming into as part of what you're doing. So the biggest protection, the symbol I know, your dragons, of course, will always protect you. This puppet is going to be your full family protection. But this little sigil I make, it's not mine. It's an ancient rune. It's called the Helm of Ah. It actually has a large, long Norwegian, something like that. But Helm of Ah, this little 8-sided cross, I've just brought you a couple stickers. You could draw and put it under a welcome mat. It will keep out both bad ghosts and burglars.
Great.
I don't go into all my spooky haunted house without wearing a medallion with this on it. I put it on the oil that you have. But you could draw this in 30 seconds. You put it under the kid's bed. It can take away nightmares. Dragons do that really well too.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. So again, you could draw this, but I just brought you a couple stickers.
Thank you
So
so much.
Oh my
again,
gosh.
and lead that into wherever you're going. It's sacred geometry. It's super simple, and it's, those Vikings, they needed a lot of protection. They did it good. So all right. So think about all that. Everything's you're feeling so safe in every aspect of your life, every aspect of your career, every aspect of your safe. You are whole. You are complete. There we go. Now, again, keep this simple quickly. I'm going to start with Meghan this time. I want you could write words like, say, I'll keep all positive, safe, happy, healthy, whatever, complete, words that mean, or you could just make symbols and signs. Like that's a sigil. You could draw, if a square means something to you, make a square. If a heart means something. So you could put it anywhere on the doll you want. And then I'm going to literally have you breathe that into the doll and then pass it down. And I'm going to put a little of this special oil I made on it.
Meghan is writing on the doll with the magic marker.
Sacred
magic
marker.
Yes.
I wrote health, a heart, and a smiley face.
Great.
Love
Oh.
and peace.
Good.
That's
and you could
wonderful.
So
And
and anything else you
breathe
want.
it?
You could do as
Oh.
much as you want. And then pass it to Daryl and pass it to Ryan.
then more.
You don't think I'll mess?
You don't have to. You
don't-
could
You
it's
said health and peace. You said
Yeah,
health
and
peace.
love.
okay, perfect.
Okay.
You don't think I'll mess up their doll? Oh wait, do
No,
your thing.
you won't. Yes. Your intention is everything. Remember, passion fuels everything.
Passion.
Passion fuels everything.
Sorry
Yes.
for my coffee breath.
Yeah.
Yay. Dragons love coffee breath. Okay.
Oh, good.
So
I have plenty of coffee.
Okay,
Yeah. He sure does.
Daryl, that's the best coffee breath.
It's like old man.
yeah.
What are you writing on it?
I'm writing protect.
Yes.
And then I'm drawing a star.
Ooh, beautiful.
Is that your Hollywood star?
Yes.
I love that. I should have done that. Damn it. Well, that works for me too.
And then
Oh, yeah,
underneath
he's
the
good.
star, I wrote love.
Good.
Yeah, live through love. Now
So now
breathe,
you're
baby.
good. Yeah, you breathe into it too, because that's you guys' tag lock on this particular one.
This poor doll. Oh, Ryan, what are you
Oh, he wants. Oh, you also are doing different colors. I love that. And you like blue.
I do like blue.
Patti, I got new boobies.
They're beautiful. They're
Thank you.
absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so
You are
much.
hot. You are amazing.
Thank you.
Do you run into things? No.
At first I did. I was
Yeah.
like, what are these?
Yeah.
Because I'm not
Oh,
used
they're
to that.
perfect. They're
perfect.
beautiful.
I'm like, they're just me.
I know. We got to do what we got to do. I'm getting a complete facelift next month.
Oh my gosh,
I'm so excited and I'm so scared.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes, cut off your face. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Gotcha.
You're going to do great.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Gotta do what
Thank
gotta
you.
do.
Of course.
What'd you write, brother?
Strength.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Strength.
I don't know where to
What
put
else
it.
do you
Not in the
want
way.
in life? That's
You're
it?
This is
right.
your. This is your. It's the
No,
family's.
it's ours.
The families.
But you can put yourself on a leg.
Yeah, it's the entire family.
The entire family.
It could be parents and everybody.
Yes.
Protect, love, health, strength, serenity.
Oh, that's a good
Ooh.
one. Yeah,
Yo, write positivity or something.
Yeah.
Or positive on the butt.
positivity, clarity.
Mm.
Strength and serenity on the legs. That's kind of nice.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Huh? Come on. What'd you want me to write? What'd you say?
Here.
It's too long of a word.
Daryl wants to write.
Yeah, I'll write it.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do. I gotta do my breath, and then I'll pass it along
Okay.
here.
Correct.
Correct. Sick.
it.
Feel
Okay,
it.
doll passing.
We're
doll
gonna write
passing.
positivity on the other arm.
Here, I'll do it.
Good
Oh, that's
luck.
beautiful.
I'm really liking what's coming along with this doll here.
I
She's
know
looking
it
very
looks
good.
really good. You guys
Yeah.
did the whole.
Team effort.
thing.
Love to see it. Now.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
you.
Okay, now what?
Okay, now we're gonna charge everything into. I put a little bit of this oil. I made a little simple mix. We'll put it right back here. Yeah,
Back of the neck and the head.
back of the neck. And remember, the back of your neck. That's the biggest portal on your body. When we did the ghost hunting, that's why you when you pray, you bow your head to open that up for God, for spirit. So you want to close it
Oh.
when you're somewhere you don't want stuff to get in.
Dude, remember I was feeling the tingles
Yeah,
on the back
on
of
your
my
neck.
neck?
Okay, so now we are going to charge this. I want picture a beautiful energy ball. We're gonna from you guys' heart. We're gonna put it way over here. He could lean on something. Does he want to lean on something? Okay, so we're gonna do. Okay, you're right. What's a good chant? I know you can do it. A little like a few word chant. Like say if it was for money, money here, money now, money come to me, money here, money now, come to me. Love here, love is mine, love is all I see. What would you like this for? The family, protection, health, joy, or the abundance, or
Health, love, happiness, and positivity.
Health,
love,
love,
happiness, and positivity.
Hey.
What?
Health, love, happiness, and positivity. Send it in there.
Health, love,
happiness, and positivity. Again.
Health, love,
happiness, and positivity. One more time. Health, love, happiness, and positivity. So mout it be. Yay! Yeah. Now, old witchy thing you would say is like, by the power of 3 times 3, this spellbound round shall be.
Shall be.
Yes. And what that means is by the power of 3 times 3, in the craft of oversimplification is what you put out, you get back 3 times, which is why would you do negative magic and things? Because you get put out the love, and that's what you get. By the power of 3 times 3, this spell bound round, you binding it shall be. As I do will it, so shall it be. So everybody say, as I do will it, so shall it be.
As
I do will it, so shall it be. Yay! Okay. So I brought you a little cascarilla
Feels so
powder.
good.
Again, this is pure eggshells. I gave you some of this before. This is completely non-toxic. You could put it on windowsills, put a little in your bath. This is an extra stiff one for some reason, but it doesn't matter. You put a little on this guy. You could put this away someplace really safe, and you'll have it. If you want to look at it once in a while, want to bring it out once in a while, that's great. Again, if something happens to it, if a dog eats it, a child loses it, it's not like what is that? Oh, Witches of Eastwick, Jack Nicholson. You don't break up the pop. Nobody's arms come off. It's
I
all
got a good
positive.
spot for it.
Okay, good. And I'm gonna get that. So yes, and I will give you this book. So
Thank
you
you.
can learn all about every kind of puppet you could ever want to make. I'm the queen of making them out of paper napkins. Little paper napkins, because they're very biodegradable. I buy the cheapest earth kind, and you stick little herbs in the head and you tie little strings around their bodies. And with that, you could, burn them safely. You could put them into safe waterways. You can bury them for all sorts of magic, for anything you want.
I'm gonna make one with Riley, my
Yeah.
4-year-old,
Yes. Have
for pooping.
There
yes.
you
Have
go.
have a
Mhm.
poop puppet.
Poop puppet.
A
Poop puppet. A
puppet.
poop puppet.
Because he's pooping again. He was holding for a while, but it's iffy.
It's
It's
iffy. I have a
iffy.
poop puppet. That's great. Yeah. I mean, I really have one for all have one for all the family members or whatever it is that you guys need to do. And again, certain special ones you can make. They're just an added tool along the way. A lot of tools. So, all right. What else did you guys want to talk about? I've got a list of all
That
sorts
was
of
I
amazing.
had so
Thank
many
you so
things.
much,
Thank you so
though.
much.
That
This is
was
the best day of my life.
incredible.
dragon.
Oh gosh, I have so many things. Okay. Our words are spells.
Words are spells. Say
I'm
them
so
out loud
healthy.
with
I am
passion.
so healthy. I am so at ease. I did wonder because I think there was an older lady who used to live here on this property.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I wondered if she's still here because apparently she was lovely.
Let's ask the rods.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's
that's what I'm talking
ask the
about.
rods.
Okay. Little dowsing rods, for anybody who doesn't know, they've been around forever.
Hers
but I
light
don't know-
up. They're sick.
They light up, but they're not in this much light. They're not going to light up a lot.
Yeah.
We'll try the blue. So, okay, they cross on yes, not on no. We are in the San Francisco area. No, we are in the Los Angeles area. Yes. There's a live giraffe in the room. No. There's 4 people sitting at this booth. Yes. Okay. Is there a spirit of a woman within this house who used to live here?
It's Megan.
She's in me.
Wait. Okay, what I'm getting from this is she comes and goes. She comes and goes. She is complete positive. She's not going to drain your energy. She's very protective of you, of your
Yeah.
family.
Oh.
But see, it was like, well, I don't want to say I'm here all the time. I was hearing her in my head. I don't want to say I'm here all the time because I just check in. She goes to the beach.
Nice check-in.
She goes to the
beach.
beach. Do you go to the beach? Wait. Do you go to the beach?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So do you like Meghan and Daryl and their family? Yeah.
We like you too.
We like you
You like Ryan? Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Okay. So who's your favorite?
I love you too.
Pointing right at Megan.
That's it. Everybody's opinionated. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, I love this. I felt her since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, the best way, it did my other book, but you guys want to connect in, because you're on these beautiful journeys of self-improvement. Work while you're asleep. There is so
Mhm.
much you can do while you're asleep with water, with a glass of water by the side of your bed. I
Yeah.
call it dream school. Like in the book, my old book, it's like, charge it. I want to talk to my spirit guides. I want to talk to the lady who visits the house. I want to know what outfit to wear tomorrow. Or just show me what you want. And it'll come in dreams or downloads. And it's amazing if you want to get to know your angel guides and things like that.
Yeah,
you do it
I
while you're
want to
asleep.
I want to know my angel guide so bad.
Okay, do it because then water is a conduit. Remember, we are all that water. So ask for that. And you're going to get messages of feathers from feathers. You're going to start
Okay.
because you want to know that. So that's a really good thing that angelic beings and fairy beings can do. But you're going to start getting gifts of feathers.
Okay.
You find them on the street or wherever along the way. But it's a confirmation. But do the water. And again, water is so powerful. If you're having trouble relaxing or something, charge your water to relax it and drink it.
Mm.
And besides dream school water, like say if anybody's having trouble sleeping,
Yeah.
you could charge it. That's insomnia water. So everything that keeps me awake instead goes into that glass of water, and then you throw it out in the morning. Or if you have kids' nightmares, it's really great. Just open glass of water. Don't drink open water by your bed
Okay.
because it collects everything. Have it in a sealed cup or a sealed thing. Otherwise,
Okay.
that's why it tastes so bad in the morning.
Yeah.
It just
I've
collects.
been making a mistake.
Oh, you're doing the GT thing? Our dad
I just
does
have
that.
a glass of water next to my bed.
You
I
don't do
drink it in the
that.
morning because I want to drink water before I brush my
No.
teeth, and it's the filtered water that I have. So
No,
I was
no.
like,
Don't
But
do that.
do you notice that it tastes a little weird sometimes?
well, everything does because I got that morning mouth. You know what I'm talking about? And
Okay,
I wear a
it's
night
different.
guard, so it's like it's gonna be yucky.
Well, all you have to do is just put a cup over a plate over the water. Just seal it, and then it's fine.
So it's protected.
It's protected.
Yeah. Or
But if
Yeah,
I
get
like-
but if I
waterfall.
want to go through something or I
If you
keep
want to
it
go
open,
through something, that's a second glass of water. You're
Yeah.
drinking
Yeah.
water you don't want to charge with anything but health and happiness.
That's right.
But either have insomnia water or nightmare water or pain. It's really good for pain. I know people who have chronic pain
I
and
have
things.
pain.
Have chronic pain.
I don't have pain. I have
You,
No,
no,
peace.
you
You're
have,
health-
you're
you're
I'm
healthy.
healthy.
pain free.
I'm pain free. It's crazy. Patti, before you ever leave and I don't see you for another baby, I need to ask you,
Yes.
what do you think happens when we leave this lifetime?
I think I've been talking to the dead since I could talk. I wasn't even in kindergarten yet. Literally doing seances since I was 7. The closest thing I get is I believe nothing dies. Science has proven that spirituality, nothing dies. We only lose the meat suit.
The
We
meat
only
suit,
lose the
yeah.
little meat suit. But spirit goes forever. The best thing I have is the ancient Sumerian. They kind of believed you went to the afterlife or heaven that you believed in. So if somebody's like, I'm devout, I'm going to the pearly gates, they're going to create the pearly gates. I
Yeah.
do believe in reincarnation. I mean, it's just been so proven over and
Yeah.
over again. It used to even be in Christianity till they took it out. But I do believe we kind of come part of the big consciousness. We are part of this great knowledge, and that we can tap into it and easily tap into it and come visit our family. And because there's no time and space on the other side, you can come visit your kids and your grandkids going up and be hanging out on the beach and, be reincarnated and be at all at once. You can do it all at once. It's hard for our little human brains to go no time and space, but it's pretty cool. And almost everybody who's died, I mean, there's 20,000 books written by people who died but then had to come back. Most of them said they didn't want to come back. They didn't
Yeah,
want to come
everyone.
back. No, everyone. It's great over there. But I guess we only know as much as we're supposed to know, because that's getting into that faith thing.
I think it's so interesting. I just a healer came over here last week, and she mentioned my kids, saying like, "Oh, how old are they?" And she goes, "It's so great because they can, see, hear, and feel spirit up until they're 7, and then
Mhm.
usually it closes off." So I thought it was so interesting that you said that you were giving seances at 7.
Yeah. And it does get taught out of most of us. Kids are born with it, and you guys kids are going to keep it because they get to be creative. It's creativity, that right brain. Our modern Western complete left brain logical focus, non-mystical world, we've taught it all out of us completely. But it's that right creative brain that brings it back. And so it just didn't get taught out of me. My mom go, yeah, grandma did that too. So it wasn't bad. But most of us like, oh, that's your imaginary friend. And there's nothing wrong with imaginary friends. We have imaginary friends too, but they are real spirits. And the veil is getting so thin right now with the age of Aquarius we're going into, more and more unexplainable by old sense, but science is catching up. That's all the quantum sciences. Science and spirituality are crashing together beautifully.
I love it.
Beautifully. So what was the question? Oh,
Yeah.
about afterlife. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be really, really good, and it's going to be your creation. Almost like the Matrix. I think we are going to be part of everything, and we are. Sometimes we'll get glimpses. I get little glimpses of my last life. I take people on past life journeys where we go this to this to this, and then they can go prove it. They find that house in Europe, or they find
Yeah.
that whatever. But why to do the past life thing is to figure out what issues you have in this life that you want to, what you came
Yeah.
back to do.
I talked to one medium who read me like a book. She got
Mm.
me, and she was telling me about how like we're all here and we all have one life mission or something. And she was like, this person you love is not going to learn their lesson this time, but that's okay, because in the next life, maybe they will.
Okay.
And I was like, that's so accurate.
Yeah. And again, but I would say, being the Miss Positive Witch that I might say,
Yeah.
there's a good chance that that person won't learn
Will.
their lesson,
Oh.
because you don't want to take away the power.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, okay, oh man, when you walk out that door, Ryan, a bird's going to poop on your head. Even if I know a bird's going to poop on your head, they're not. I would say, wear a hat, or don't go out the back door.
Isn't it good
Yeah.
luck though for a bird to poop
Yeah,
on you?
have a bird poop
I
on
had
your
I had a crow poop on me recently.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Okay,
That's
great.
fabulous.
Wow.
And, so yeah, this little black salt thing, you could keep it, you could sprinkle it around, but otherwise I would say keep all your little things somewhere very special and they're your
Yeah,
little
we
stuff
will.
and you will
Oh my
be.
God, we're not worthy. Thank you so
Thank you
Oh
much.
so
no,
much
this
for
is
coming
simple. You are
The
so, thank you for
dragons.
having me.
I'm
And we
gonna
will, yeah, we're gonna
I'm
charge our
gonna
dragons.
Charge your
Charge the
dragons.
Your
dragons.
dragons.
Dance
And-
around
Feed
them. And you guys, the one thing, you are, obviously you're a musician, you're musical, but do you have a house bell?
A
No.
house bell, no.
Every house needs a bell. You could change the mood in a room. You know, again, science is figuring out all that, the conspiracy that how bells, they took away church bells. It's megahertz. And again, science is
Right.
catching up. Find a bell. This is my little travel bell, but I have a lot of bells that you just feel that thing in the sound. Just ring it through the house whenever things feel stuck or feel stale or argumentative or ill or anything that you don't want to get.
Yeah, if Megan
Bell-
wants a water.
Bells, and Megan wants a water.
Hey, Ryan. That's my wife you're talking about.
Bells
I
always
love getting her water, especially this new water we have.
Yeah.
bells always bring in positive spirits, like church bells, temple bells, singing bells, all of that.
We'll do it for the kids when they're like,
I was gonna do like
Get,
lunchtime, you know,
Yeah.
like dinner.
get a house bell. Every house needs.
It's funny because back in the day, I loved hearing with my dad. He had
Oh, we
like
had
a
a bell.
bell,
Yeah.
and he would ring it for like a bunch
Dinner.
of stuff. Dinner. We would do like WrestleMania as
Oh,
kids, and it was like
yeah.
so fun because we're getting out all this energy. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes
The bell
someone would
was
get
great.
hurt, but it usually was just like, yeah, he rang that bell.
He
dude.
rang
Ring the bell.
you knew something good was going to happen when you heard the bell
He
ring.
loved
Yeah.
that bell.
Wow.
and it always does. So yeah, one thing besides everybody needs a dragon. You need a house bell.
House bell.
House bell.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
We're going to
And
find
there's some,
one.
Let's find
and you
one.
and go to a place that you could really hear it.
Yeah,
Or
test
if you
them
have,
out.
yeah, that you could
Not,
really
not
hear.
on Amazon. Got
Not
it.
on Amazon. If you have to buy it on,
Xena lives near a witch store.
uh,
We gotta go. My assistant.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also that
we
other.
have great ones. We have Crooked Path. We have the Green Man in Burbank.
What else did I want to ask her?
Okay.
I just looked at the text. We hit it all. The
Did we
last
hit it
one was
all?
how do I connect with my spirit guides?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
spirit
with
guides.
the
Do it.
water.
Water.
Yeah.
And again,
Water.
bells call in good spirits always. Fairies love bells. Everybody loves bells.
Everybody loves bells.
And you want more fairies, use copper. Fairies love copper
Copper,
because they
got
don't
it.
like
They're
iron.
best.
You have iron for a lot of things, my little iron cauldron, because that's really protective. But fairies don't like that. Fairies want copper and nice things.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Patty
Oh,
Negri,
Patty,
You're the
thank
you are
greatest.
the
so
best
Ah.
gift to us ever.
You
We
are.
cannot get enough.
I give you spooky dolls. I love it.
I love and
But they're not spooky.
dragons.
Yes.
And your website is just pattynegri.com.
Yep, pattynegri.com. And you can get everywhere. You can get to my school where I actually teach this stuff,
Mhm.
University Magicus. You can get to my streaming network where we have spooky things on TV or just on my social media. Yeah, pattynegri.com.
Yeah, she's on Instagram, everything. Go follow her. She posts amazing stuff that we watch all the time.
And grab her new book, Dollcraft.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Dollcraft.
Coming out in
Ooh.
June.
Yeah.
New.
Everybody needs a haunted doll. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
not.
not.
No, only good ones. See, I
Only
taught you
good
how
ones.
to not, because there's so much like eBay and like, how does that one seller have 42 haunted dolls? You know, I teach you how to get around that or create your own. It's easy. You know, if you're a disembodied spirit, you know, and you're looking for a vessel, why would you want to go into a microphone or something with a face and eyes and things? But you only want good ones because, again, it's bringing another spirit into your house. But your lady is cool.
She's cool,
Yeah,
right?
she is
Cool.
cool. Yeah.
The
Just-
neighborhood loved her.
She has hair like this, kind of roundy hair.
Aw.
Yeah.
Sweet girl.
She comes and goes.
She comes and
I
goes.
love that.
Thank you again, Patty.
Yay,
Thank you.
Patty.
Thanks,
you,
everyone,
guys.
listening and
Best
watching.
Friday
We'll check you
ever.
next week, friends and family. Thanks again.
Thanks
Goodbye.
again. Rawr. Bye.